Well, good evening, WNBA and LA Sparks fans, and welcome in to the LA Sparks 365 Network, your 24/7 365 comprehensive home of the WNBA and your two-time WNBA champion Los Angeles Sparks. Back here for another Wednesday edition, folks, of the WNBA off-season show of record that is called Sparkling Overseas. Good evening, everybody, alongside Chris Amanci via the Google Hangout from the Internet Studios up in Anaheim, California. Cal McClure coming away from Studio 171 in San Diego. Chris, good evening, and how's it going, man?
Hanging here. Just saw my girlfriend today. Disneyland.
Again, man, we are getting to Disneyland slowly but surely, man. Just keep your emotions in check for a little bit longer. With that, folks, welcome into tonight's edition of Sparkling Overseas, where we'll take you around the globe to see how your LA Sparks are doing on their off-season campaigns. But, of course, folks, with it being the holidays, now is the time to purchase your LA Sparks holiday pack, where you can receive 12 tickets to any home game next season for a very low price. And you can also, also included is a free Sparks smartphone case. The holiday pack includes 12 Sparks home games. You choose the games you want, and a special edition Sparks phone case for any smartphone. To purchase today, log on to lasparks.com or call 844-GO-SPARKS, 844-GOSPARKS. And, of course, folks, Sparks games are always fun with the family. Bring the family out to a 2015 Sparks home game with the family 4-pack. They include 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, and 1 large popcorn for the price of $99. To find out more information, fill out a form on lasparks.com or please call the Sparks at 844-GO-SPARKS, 844-GOSPARKS. And, of course, folks, with the Sparks season being over with, of course, you can always follow along with the Sparks on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, on YouTube, and also in your email inbox. Like the team on Facebook at facebook.com/Los Angeles /LA Sparks. Follow the team across Twitter and Instagram at LA_Sparks. Follow the team on Pinterest at pinterest.com/LA Sparks. Sub to the team on YouTube at youtube.com/user/the Los Angeles Sparks, or register today for Beyond the Arc, the LA Sparks official email newsletter. With that, folks, we will now take you folks around the globe to see how your Sparks are doing overseas here on our weekly edition here of Sparkling Overseas. Of course, folks, there are 8 players for the Sparks overseas. And right now, folks, the EuroLeague leaderboard showed 3 familiar faces at the top of rebounding charts this week as Nneka Agumake, Candace Parker, and Chantal Lavender continue to represent the Sparks overseas with impressive stat lines. Also remarkable are the team's performances by each team in EuroLeague play, as the players have combined for a 11-4 record. Let's go Sparkle Overseas. Beginning in Poland with Faria Abdi and Chantal Lavender. Lavender posted a monster line that included game highs of 31 and 18 in Wisla's 88-62 blowout victory against Artigo at 7-3 on December 6th. The win pushed the defending Polish League champs record to a perfect 10-0 in league play. Abdi added 2 points and 3 boards off the bench in the win. For her efforts, Lavender earned the Eurobasket.com Player of the Week award. Wisla could not push its EuroLeague record over 500 in its latest contest as they fell to Lats Montpellier 72-62. Abdi and Lavender were the only Wisla players in double figures, as each posted 14 points. Abdi also added 8 rebounds and 1 assist, while Lavender secured a team-high 10 rebounds and 4 assists. Next up for Wisla is a return to Polish League play and a date against Triple C Polowisk on Saturday. The upcoming schedule for Wisla goes as follows here. The next game is on Saturday versus Triple C Polkwisk. Next EuroLeague game, December 17th versus Powerhouse Galatasaray. Well, Chris, Wisla, again, man, you know, it's, as we said, man, it's a bit of a struggle for them with EuroLeague play again, facing Galatasaray. And Chris actually had to hang on here, folks. But with that, going, though, at this juncture right now, again, is Chantal Lavender, folks, again, is still improving her game. And again, I know that a lot of people, Sparks fans and even non-LA fans, were saying Lavender needs to have a breakout season. And folks, her breakout season was last year. Now can she have breakout season part 2, I guess? I mean, her stat line here, 31 and 18 and a blowout win, EuroLeague, Eurobasket Player of the Week recipient. And I mean, with her playing so great, plus with Faria Abdi also helping out again, they'll need Lavender during the season because I think that Lav is going to get will have that starting job if, in fact, folks, she's not dealt via trade to pick up a couple of pieces. Because again, we do know that Aguma K and Lavender do have a bit of a price on their head because of some things not working well with rotations, I guess, with that starting five. But again, with Lavender playing so solid, again, 31 and 18 her last game in that blowout. Again, though, a bit of it's been tough, though, for Wisla EuroLeague-wise because so many teams have bumped them out of position, like Ekaterinburg, who beat them pretty good up. And then you got to face Galatasaray again. Now, I know that Galatasaray is coming off of a pretty lopsided affair a couple of nights ago in their last game. But again, it's a matter, though, of Lavender continuing to improve. I mean, she was so great last season. Again, looking for that breakout season in her fourth year last year, going to year 5 this year. If this play continues, she may be a front runner, perhaps, for a lot of awards coming up. And by the way, folks, Chris says connection strikes again. So hopefully he can get back in here sometime soon. Now to the big three, folks, of Sandrine Gruda, Candace Parker, and Christy Tolliver with UMMC. Ekaterinburg. Gamecock stayed perfect on Sunday as it breezed to an 88-58 victory on the road at Dynamo Moscow. Gruda was the lone Sparks player to participate as the team prepared for its return to EuroLeague play. The forward and center, Gruda totaled 15 points in a game high, tying 8 boards for UMMC, which is yet to lose in Russian League play at 7-0. The trio returned to the court, and the team's return to EuroLeague play as UMMC got past Good Angels Cacique 71-51 to improve to 5-0. Parker posted another double-double with game highs of 15 and 11. Gruda nearly missed a double-double of her own with 12 points and 9 rebounds, while Tolliver added 1 assist and a rebound off the bench. Next up for Ekat is a back-to-back with Neka Agumake and Dynamo Kursk. Game 1 will count towards Russian League standings, the other towards EuroLeague marks. Well, folks, as I told you guys last time here a few weeks ago, is again, Ekaterinburg, in my view, is basically an extension of the Phoenix Mercury. They are just so loaded, so many great players, and again, they just cannot be stopped by anybody so far during this point of the year. Now, again, folks, I only make that comparison because of how they're just beating everybody in front of them. They beat Dynamo Moscow by 30, and then, of course, beat Good Angels Cacique this morning by 20. I mean, this is basically, if this is not like the Mercury from this past WNBA season, I don't know what is. I mean, I've not seen Ekat start a season this strong and just punish everybody in front of them at this point in time. Now, again, folks, it's going to be, though, 2 good games, though, that we are going to have a lot of fun covering here on the network in the next couple of days here. But again, both of Ekat's next games, Euro and Russian, December 15th for Russian League versus Kursk, December 18th versus Kursk, EuroLeague. Both games are in Ekaterinburg, so it's going to be a very, very big uphill climb for Dynamo Kursk as we move to them now. With Neka Agumake with Dynamo Kursk, Agumake continued to be a double-double machine for Dynamo Kursk on Sunday as the forward posted her 3rd in Russian League play in the team's 76-67 victory against Spartak V. The forward total team highs of 17 points and 10 rebounds to help improve the team to 6-1. Agumake's dominance in EuroLeague play was on display once more as she posted a game tying 20 points and a game-high 15 boards for her 4th double-double in 5 EuroLeague contests. She still leads the league in scoring at 20.8 points per game and rebounding at 11.8 points per game. Dynamo Kursk, who's won 4 straight EuroLeague games, now 4-1. They again have upcoming dates with Candace Parker, Sandrine Gruda, and Christy Tolliver, and UMMC Ekaterinburg are next up in what will be pivotal Russian League and EuroLeague contest for Dynamo Kursk coming up very soon. Now, again, folks, Neka has, again, sort of been that almost has been like Candace Parker in a way where it's mainly her versus the opposition. Now, again, folks, with Kursk, there is Epiphany Prince. There is Anita Jacobson-Zagota. There is Simone Augustus. But again, Neka, though, has basically put that team on her back and said, look, don't follow anyone else. Follow me. I'll get you guys to victory. But can Neka, plus some tag team partners, take down this powerhouse team that has Candace Parker, Sandrine Gruda, Christy Tolliver, Diana Taurasi, Deanna Nolan, Alba Torrens. Can they take down this, what is right now basically Goliath of EuroLeague basketball? Can it happen? Not being a homer for Candace Parker, folks, but realistically, I don't think Kursk has enough personnel or firepower to take down this ECAT team, folks. Frankly, I don't think anybody really does unless you get them, at the right point of the schedule. Now, again, folks, I'm not knocking Kursk in any fashion, but I just don't know if, in fact, just don't know if Kursk will be able to take down ECAT at this point in time. And then we'll go now, folks, to our last player here, Lindsey Harding with Edgerrin Spor in Turkey. Edgerrin fell Sunday in a close game, 72-71, in a thriller at Bodis. The loss brought the team's fourth consecutive loss. Harding, though, continued her strong play, though, as the guard scored in double figures for the seventh time in as many games in Sunday's loss. Harding scored 14 points and 5 rebounds and a team-best 2 assists. Edgerrin is 2-5. They'll look to end its skid on Sunday when it takes on 1-6 Haiti at home on Saturday. Well, folks, as you can tell right there, the record's not the best for the... This just has not been the best for Edgerrin. And again, Turkish league play is also going to be a stretch there for Spor, with the teams that are in that area in Turkey and Israel. Of course, Candace Williams' former club with her former club as well. Name eludes me right now, but at least though, folks, that again, Lindsey Harding has improved her game. And again, we know that she got demoted last year to the bench from the starting rotation because, again, she struggled so mightily in games last year. She couldn't get her shot to fall. Her spin move was way out of control last season. It looked like she had lost her confidence. And also, I think, though, that with her not going overseas last year, I think that also was a bit of a stretch for her because she just looked very out of sync, not her normal self last season or last year in 2014. Then she got banged up with her foot problem late in July, kept her up for a few games. But again, this I think is more so of her working through last season to get back to where she belongs. And that's, being, a great player with the assist, the minutes being logged and eating up minutes for the team. But again, it just looked like she was not her same self. And again, that's all I can really vouch for her is just having a very rough season last year. And again, and also I do though think that perhaps when she was benched, that rattled her confidence and rattled her cage a bit. Again, most times when you react differently to being demoted or whatever. And again, with her being moved from the bench, not much good came out of that. So we'll see what occurs, though. But again, Edgerrin needs some help here. They have lost 4 in a row. They will face a worser team than them. I had to say 1-6 team, Haiti, coming up at home over there, coming up very shortly on Saturday. So again, folks, to recap here, our Sparkling Overseas update again, folks. Once more, again, the EuroLeague leaderboard showed 3 familiar faces at the top of the rebounding charts this week as Nneka Ogwumike, Candace Parker, and Chantal Lavender continue to represent the Sparks overseas with impressive stat lines. Also remarkable are the team's performances by each team in EuroLeague play. They have combined for a 11-4 record. Now, folks, the upcoming schedules here for Wisla Kanpak in Poland with Lav and Faria. Next Polish League game, Saturday versus Triple C Polkswy. Next EuroLeague game, December 17th versus Galatasaray. Sandrine Gruda, Candace Parker, KT with Gameka, UMMC Ekaterinburg. Next 2 games are with Dynamo Kursk. Russian League game on the 15th of December. Next EuroLeague game, the 18th versus Kursk. Both those games are in Ekaterinburg, so they do have the distinct home court advantage. For Nneka Ogwumike, as mentioned earlier, their next games will be at UMMC Ekaterinburg on the 15th and 18th. And again, for Lindsey Harding and Edgerrin Spor, again, their next game is on December 13th versus Haiti at home. And again, they will try to snap a pretty rough, 4-game skid for her right now. Again, folks, even though the Sparks season has come and gone and we're waiting for summer of 2015, you can still stay connected with your Sparks across all platforms of social media. Follow Like the Sparks on Facebook, facebook.com/Los Angeles Sparks. Follow the Sparks on Twitter and Instagram at LA_Sparks across both those platforms. You can also pin the Sparks on Pinterest at pinterest.com/LA Sparks. Or, of course, subscribe to the Sparks on YouTube. youtube.com/user/the Los Angeles Sparks. And, of course, register today to have all the Sparks news and special promotions and ticket offers delivered directly to your email inbox by registering for Beyond the Arc on the lasparks.com website. Folks, we should mention, too, that we would like to send out a great congratulations to current Sparks owner and a media, or not a media, but a LA icon, of course, folks. The legend himself, folks, Magic Johnson, recognized with the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year Legacy Award. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, as much as Magic, for all the things, folks, he's done for everybody, whether you like the Lakers or not, I mean, you know, probably one of the greatest players in NBA history, but also, folks, what he's done off the court as well, across winning his 5 titles with the Lakers in the probably, folks, the greatest era in NBA history, across the A's, folks, what he has done for not just basketball fans and basketball players, folks, but frankly, what Magic has done for everybody in regards to how he has given so much awareness about the hazards of HIV and AIDS, how he has basically, you know, become one of the most successful businessmen post his career, where, folks, most former athletes have many problems, drugs, alcohol, wasting their money on things that they don't need, folks, where Magic has built himself a great business, Magic Johnson Enterprises, with Starbucks, AMC movie theaters, and, of course, folks, buying the LA Dodgers in 2012 when they were at the low point of their illustrious franchise history. Then saving the LA Sparks and saving the WNBA from possible contraction or relocation this past offseason. And also, folks, saving the league from possibly dying because of losing a marquee member. Then, folks, even recently, Magic being at the forefront to rescue the second LA Major League Soccer team that also was sold and nearly folded because of the ownership group that was down in Guadalajara, Mexico, folks. So again, folks, Magic has done so many great things. I mean, he is a symbol of hope for people that suffer from HIV and AIDS. And I know, folks, that I speak for Candace Wiggins in this way, kind of sort of because of what he has done for her and her family, of course, when she remembers seeing Magic. And, of course, folks, you guys can go check out my interview with her back in October about what she said about Magic and, of course, what he's done for LA sports. Again, you know, 5 titles with the Lakers, former assistant coach, and, of course, as an owner now, you know, the Dodgers, the Sparks, LAFC in 2017, his business empire, folks. So there's no one better to receive that award than the man himself, Earvin Magic Johnson. And we do applaud Magic for his great efforts and also, folks, for him showing his interest in the WNBA and, of course, saving the Sparks from possible relocation or contraction. Of course, folks, it's never too late to ignite your passion for your beloved LA Sparks. Renew or purchase your 2015 season tickets now to receive tickets to 16 Sparks home games next season at the 2015 season. 2015 Sparks 24/7 members receive special benefits, including year-round events, ticket exchange programs, single game tickets at member prices, no processing fees, thank goodness, early access to playoff tickets, a discount at Team LA Store, and so much more. They start as low, folks, as $192 to purchase your season membership today. Call 844-GO-SPARKS, 844-GOSPRKS, or please email the Sparks at tickets@la-sparks.com. LA Sparks Basketball, ignite your passion for your beloved LA Sparks. Folks, now it's time for us to go and check out the Sparks in the community, folks, and a great event held by current LA Clippers forward Matt Barnes and his foundation, which, of course, is the Foundation of Athletes versus Cancer. Of course, they hosted a great event a couple nights ago with a few of the LA franchises, of course, across the platforms with the team. We'll go there right now. Well, again, actually, folks, we'll have a couple of keeping up with the Sparks here during our segment right now. But at this point in time, folks, again, a couple of great days, folks, for the Sparks in the community here. Again, reaching out to the LA community over the past few days. I'm just trying to pull up a few things right now, so just give me one brief second, folks. But what had happened, though, a couple of nights ago, back on Sunday, current Sparks guards Elena Beard and Candace Wiggins arrived in style with shoes at tonight's Athletes versus Cancer Toy and Sneaker Drive. Elena and Candace and current team president and a good friend of mine, Christine Simmons, were on hand at the event for Matt Barnes and his foundation. And, of course, folks, today, Candace Wiggins bumped into no one better than jolly old St. Nicholas himself at the Sparks Water Ridge tenant holiday party today. And we'll go there, folks, courtesy of Google Talk screen share. We'll show you, folks, how much Candace Wiggins loved seeing Santa Claus today at the team offices and the team party. Gotta love seeing her that way. And, of course, folks, great events held by the Sparks over the past few days. So, again, folks, the recap of the Sparks in the community. Sparks at the great event on Sunday with Matt Barnes of the LA Clippers at his annual Athletes versus Cancer fundraiser, which included a toy and sneaker drive to benefit local kids in Los Angeles. And, of course, today with Candace Wiggins meeting up with jolly old St. Nicholas himself from the North Pole. Also, folks, we should give a LA shout-out as well to one of our brother franchises. The LA Galaxy on Sunday claimed their record-setting 5th Major League Soccer Cup championship with an extra-time victory over the New England Revolution, 2-1 in extra time. The game-winning goal scored by Robbie Keane in the 111th minute of that contest. With the win, folks, the Galaxy have captured their record-setting 5th consecutive, their 5th Major League Soccer, the most amongst any club in the sport of Major League Soccer. So we do want to applaud and congratulate one of our brother teams in LA, the LA Galaxy, for their 5th Major League Soccer championship. Again, folks, we will be cutting out here briefly, but again, folks, as we said, folks, again, you guys can again follow the Sparks across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, of course, on Pinterest, and also as well, and of course on YouTube and in your email inbox. Of course, folks, follow the team across those platforms. Again, Facebook.com/LA Sparks, on Twitter and IG at LA_Sparks. And of course on Pinterest at Pinterest.com/LA Sparks, on YouTube, YouTube.com/user/LA Sparks, and of course, sign up today for the Sparks email newsletter delivered weekly to your email inbox to get the latest updates on the Sparks, and of course as well with special ticket offers and much, much more. With that, folks, as we know that Chris had problems with his internet, we will try to do better, folks, the next time. But until next Wednesday night, please have a safe night. Drive home safely. Thank you all for coming, and good night. Now, this has been the LA Sparks 365 Network. We are Sparks, we are LA, and we are the WNBA. We'll see you folks back here on Wednesday night next week for our last show before the holiday season kicks off here again next Wednesday, 10 o'clock, for more Sparkling Overseas. For Chris Mancy, I'm Cal McClurg signing off, folks. See you folks next week. Bye-bye.